How you doing? Hey, hey, how you doing? How you doing? All right, so guys, I'm excited to be back on here this week. So this week topic is who fault is it? So I have talked about faults, but this week I'm really focused on this because I have talked to a lot of you guys, and a lot of you guys are still blaming yourselves, thinking it's your fault, 100% your fault that you have herpes. Let me ask you a question. Did you know anything about herpes? Did you know that it wasn't including STD screening? Did you know that condoms don't protect you from herpes? Did you know that you can still get herpes without any symptoms at all? Did you know it was very common? Did you know that it can lie dormant for years? Did you know that most doctors do not test you without already having herpes, so basically having an active outbreak? Did you know that typically doctors don't use the right testing? They typically take a culture of swipe your area, assuming that it's going to be something there, knowing that it must be an active outbreak. Did you know that what was the other thing I want to know? Did you know that you can get herpes from kissing? Did you know that you can get herpes if you're a virgin, if you're abstinent, or if you're active, or if you're simply married? If you miss a lot, which I know you can have them, you can have some. So if you miss any of these, then how can you blame yourself? My whole thing is, if y'all truly understand what fault means, then I think you will double think if this is your fault. In the world tell us fault means if you know better, you do better. If you shouldn't be having sex, so you know that you will get an STD. My whole thing, if you're having sex and you're using protection, then you have done what they told you to do, but you was not educated that it still could happen. So whose fault is it? My whole thing is the fault comes into the education, the lack of education on the public health end. My whole thing, I'm not saying that you shouldn't do your research. I'm not saying those things of that nature. But if anybody knowing us having herpes, the information is so skewed, the information is outdated, and the information don't make no sense at all. So whose fault is it? Is it our fault that we didn't know it even if we did our research or not? Is it our fault that we trust our doctors and they don't test us? Is it our fault that our doctors don't tell us everything that's included in this STD panel? Is it our fault that we trust our doctors and assume that they're doing for the best thing for us? Is it our fault that you assume that all STDs have symptoms? Is it our fault that we think that condoms protect us 100% and it does not? So where do the fault truly lies, guys? My whole thing, you cannot blame yourself 100% when you don't have all fault in this. You just don't. If you choose to have sex, cool, that's up to you. But you you use protection. But honestly, herpes ain't gonna help you for that. Like, condom ain't gonna help you. So my whole thing is, you did your part. You did your knowing part. Your responsibility of being safe sex. Safe sex is not for condoms, guys. I'm just honest. I don't know why they promote this crap. I don't think it's the best thing to do. It doesn't make any sense. Safe sex is education. As we all know, knowledge is power. And right now, we are lacking knowledge. So we're perishing, okay? Bible quote, okay? So that's why we, as a people, not African Americans, but as human beings, are constantly being exposed to herpes because we are lacking knowledge that herpes, we can't control it. Number one, at the given moment, because it's no education. So if we really want to do some difference, I must educate you. You must educate your friends, and your friends have to educate. And then we have to put the pressure on the health industry, the public health industry, the sexual health industry. I'm talking about pressure them to the max where they take the responsibility to educate. Okay? They take the responsibility. They take the responsibility to do their part. They take their responsibility to put it in writing, and if you don't read it, that's your fault then. But honestly, at least put it in writing stating this is what you're going to get, and that's it. Not just assuming. And I feel like we are in this problem because people just assume too much, and they don't think stuff important. When people don't think stuff important, they don't say anything. So is it your fault that the doctor didn't think it was important to tell you? Is it your fault that the doctor didn't think herpes was a big deal, so they didn't want to test you for it? Do you think it's your fault that your doctor didn't think you was having sex or you wasn't at high risk? High risk ain't having sex with multiple partners. High risk is having sex. And I want y'all to get over that. Sex is high risk. Sex is risky. Having multiple partners, yes, it increases the risk of getting something, but you don't have to be with everybody to get anything. I'm telling you the truth. Half of y'all ain't never had that many partners, okay? And I'm not gonna lie, I had many. Okay? Yeah, I may have been a high risk, but I had never had an STD in my life. It happened with one person. Okay, one person. And most people think, oh, she gotta be a hoe. Oh, she must be a slut. Oh, she out there. Oh, she open. Oh, she this. Oh, she that. Or oh, this or oh, that. No, it takes one person. It's always typically the person you trust. It ain't always the side pieces. It be that one person you trust that you don't know all your life, or you finally gave him a chance, or finally gave her a chance, and boom, it happened. Okay, in a relationship, out of relationship, dating, any of that, say hi.
Hi.
So with that being said, guys, you just got to completely understand that who fault is it? It's not fully our fault. You can't take fault in something that you don't know anything about. And this made me think about something I heard, like a sermon a long time ago. And they said, well, God fault me for what I don't know. He can't fault you for something you did not know. So you think about back in the day when they used to sin, old days, okay? So when they used to sin, God didn't really trip because they didn't know nothing about sin. But when sin was known, it was like put in stone, this is sin. If you do dot, 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 dot. And now that's when things changed because they was aware of what sin was. But when they wasn't aware, God wasn't punishing them for the sin anymore because he said, basically, if you do these things out of the year, you do this little sacrifice, but they wasn't aware of the sin. They didn't even really understand too much of what sin was. They wasn't sin conscious until he made it in stone on writing. This is what you do and this is the consequences. So I think that's with us. My whole thing, it wasn't clear that if I had sex with one person or if I used a condom or not use a condom, I could still get herpes. If that's clear, then we know, okay, now I got to do more. I got to ask more questions. I got to drill everybody. Okay, left and right. That means I don't need to be with so many people. That means I need to make sure this person is exclusively with me. I need to know that I need to not be having sex with this person right away. I need to know that I don't really be having sex with that person for the next couple of months because things lie dormant. Things happen. You need to understand that if you got it and your partner don't have it, then it could have been lying dormant. That don't mean they gave it to you. Okay, so those things you will not have to deal with in a relationship where it causes friction, think that people are cheating, all these other things, because you have the knowledge knowing, okay, the virus is tricky, okay? And I think that's the reason why it's so much hell around herpes, because it's no way to explain it. Nobody got fingers to point at. And my whole thing, that is the problem. Everyone have this world we live in, they want to point fingers. It got to be somebody got to take blame. And honestly, right now, guys, it's really nobody to blame. Honestly, the fact is that nobody has enough information to educate. So with that being said, now it's time to pressure the people that we feel like who needs to know that information is health industries. I tell you, I talk to nurses all day long who have no clue what herpes is. They don't even know what it looked like, and they have it, and they're freaking out just like you. Okay, so with that being said, that means they're not being educated. So if they're not being educated, how the hell do you think they're going to educate us? Okay, so where do the fault lie? Now we got to pressure the people who need to be pressured to make sure we get the information we need to get. So whose fault is it? Okay, guys, so now what are we going to do to make sure we change that? Now we need to make sure we get all the information we can get, educate each other, and then I and so many of you guys, which I need y'all to rally behind me, take the time to go to the necessary sources to get the information update it, get the attention. Turn it off. Turn it off. And get the information handled. So that my whole thing is, I don't want you to blame yourself anymore. I don't want you to fault yourself anymore. Guys, I don't want you to do it. And I'm going to give y'all a definition of fault, but the only way you're going to get this full definition of fault, I want you to get on my support group tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, I want you on. If you cannot make it on, thank you. If you cannot make it on, I want you to still sign up so you can get the repeat. And I'm going to go way more in depth. I just want to give y'all a snippet of what I'll be talking about tomorrow, and I want you to come on and give your opinion. How you feel? What do you think fault is? Because a lot of us are living out the fault of what the world say or what opinions of people say or what fault is. If you really think what fault is, did you create that definition or was that definition given to you? If you really know the real definition of fault, I think you would second guess if this is your fault. So with that being said, I want to make sure you get on that call tomorrow. I have the information below. You sign up. The information will be sent sent out. If you're already on my email list and you already got it today, but tomorrow you'll be getting it as well around 7 o'clock Eastern time. So make sure you sign up so you can get that information. I'm really excited about this call because, guys, I know this will free you from the fault, the shame, the guilt, the embarrassment about having herpes. I need you to get on this call or still sign up for my email list so you can get that information. Do not play yourself out. You need this information. You need it, okay? And I want you to hear me over the call and have the opportunity to talk to me or ask me questions about that video. Y'all can't really do that. Y'all comment below. Y'all know I comment. But it's something that you get the opportunity to talk to me and talk to other people on this call. And I know everybody who's watching this video need a support group. So now get in this support group. Do not cheat yourself and not get in. These women are growing. These women are literally overcoming this. These women are dating. They're doing things. I'm telling y'all, I'm good at what I do. I'm not knocking. I'm good at what I do because I got a calling on my life that's very, very heavy. And I want to impact you the way I can. I want to inspire you. But I can't do that if you're not getting in and getting the opportunity to get in here with the other ladies. It's great to have you one-on-one with me. It's great to have your coaching with me, but I tell you, with a village, it makes a heck of a difference, okay, guys? So my whole thing is make sure you get on there. I'm super excited about that. The next thing, guys, y'all know the ugly sweater Christmas party is coming up. Make sure you sign up for that. It's only $25. You guys will come out. I'm still getting the location set in stone. I will have that this week. So I know people been asking me that. So you'll get it this week. It will be in Atlanta, but I'm not going to have it out in the boondocks. I'm going to try to have it within city and things like that. So make sure you sign up for that. It's going to be on Eventbrite. The information is going to be below. Make sure you sign up. I really want to be very nice for you guys, and I want us to have a really, really good time. So with that being said, we can really close out this year good. So with that being said, make sure you sign up if you're in the Atlanta area, North Carolina, South Carolina, any area that you want to fly in, or if you're in this area. That's going to be December 17th. My time is 4 to 7, but I think I may shift it a little bit for the sake of the location I may pick. So with that being said, guys, just be open on that day, and I'm really excited to meet you and see you guys. I love you guys. You know where I am. If you haven't had your free session with me for 45 minutes, make sure you sign up for it. If you missed it, I know a lot of guys missed the sessions. Make sure you sign back up. You have the opportunity to sign back up. If you have already talked to me, no more free session for you. I love you. But now you need to invest in yourself, okay? So you have the opportunity to do another 1 hour session with me if you choose to, for $35, or you can get into the coaching, which I feel like is way more beneficial for you, and now you have 4 consecutive sessions with me, depending on weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly that you choose from. So with that being said, guys, you know, make sure you do your part, investing. If you feel like, you know, you want to do one-on-one coaching with me, I'm all here for it. If you don't feel like it's for you, that's fine. Take advantage of the free session. Take advantage of this YouTube. Take advantage of the support session until you feel like it's necessary, or if this helps you enough. I don't care. Whatever helps you, okay? I only want to coach the people who want to be coached. I'm not for the BS. So with that being said, if you want to do it, I need you to be committed to doing it and know that I am putting all my effort into it to help you, serve you, and give you everything I need. When I say I'm giving all my energy and all my time and my prayers are going in for these things to make sure I can help you the way God chooses to help you, because he only know your story, and I'm just a vessel to be, you know, to assist you. So with that being said, make sure you do that. I love you guys. I hope this week is going amazing for you. If it's not going good, guys, it's okay. It's okay. It's not going to be in the world, but if you are having some suicidal thoughts, if you're having really bad panic attacks, if you have anxiety, please still send me an email. I don't want you to think I don't have the money and I don't think I can afford it. I don't care. Still send me an email. I do not want to lose your life because of some money. It's not that serious to me, okay? So still reach out to me. If you are really in a really bad place, still reach out to me. We will still talk. I'm not that type of person that's just going to cut you out because you can't afford it. I'm not that type of person. I have been in a situation where people serve me when they shouldn't have served me, and they served me very well, okay? Because I didn't have the money, or, you know, I just couldn't afford it because of life. So with that being said, I don't want you to ever feel like you can't reach out to me because you can't afford anything. So still reach out to me, especially if you're at a very low point in your life. Please reach out to me, and I love you. So talk to you soon. Bye.